everyone. Welcome to North Tech, home of the Terriers. We're here at Game 3 of the ESSEX Fest. Seton Prep Pirates taking on the St. Mary Gales. George Sewell alongside me, Eddie Butts. Also go. Eddie, what do you have on these two teams going into it?
Obviously, Seton Hall went down to Florida. They went 0-2, but both competitive games against some perennial powerhouses in Florida. Those prep schools, either way, they lost. It was close games, and they were in there. Very competitive. Seton Hall was leading both of those games exactly. And St. Mary's is a non-public B powerhouse. So obviously going to be a competitive game, and hopefully the Pirates can get back and regain some momentum.
100%. All set to get the starters for both teams. Head coach Sterling Gibbs giving his final words of wisdom. Seton Hall looking to get back to their winning ways back in New Jersey.
Testing. Okay, welcome to Game 3 of 5 games here today at the ESSEX Fest.
Good afternoon, everyone. We want to welcome you all to ESSEX County North Tech home of the Terriers. This is Game 3. Today's game is being conducted according to the rules of the New Jersey State Interscholastic Athletic Association. These rules provide for fair competition among players, spectators, and help promote good sportsmanship by observing the principles of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion will not be tolerated and may result in ejection. Could also lead to penalties being assessed against your team. Everyone is asked to take personal responsibility for keeping this competition at a high level of good sportsmanship. That means no names, no numbers, and no negativity. Cheer for your team, not against your opponent, the officials, or anyone else. And for the player's safety, make sure you stay on the court. In case of an emergency, please listen to the PA announcer for instructions.
All right, we're ready for the start lineup on both teams by Coach Simon.
All right, first, our starters for the St. Mary's Gales are as follows. Senior number 11, Elon Santos. Junior wearing number 24, CJ Brown. Wearing number 10, Merrick Olkowski. Sophomore number 15, Jay Ellis. And rounding off their starters is number 3, senior Matt Kennedy.
There are your starters for the Gales.
And now for the Seton Prep Pirates, they are coached by Sterling Gibbs. Their starters are as follows. Wearing number 2, senior forward, Michael Clemens. Wearing number 3, junior Anthony Gonzalez. Number 4, junior Avery George. Rocket number 10, senior Alex Ante. And sophomore guard number 11, infinite sincere Amin Ra.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we put 8 minutes on the clock. This is Game 3 of 5. We thank you for coming out here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play ball. DJ.
All set to go here. There are your starting lineups for each team. Game 3 of the ESSEX Fest. We got 2 more after this one here at North Tech. Your first 2 games in Game 1, JFK Patterson overtook West Caldwell Tech by a commanding 26-point game win. And then you just finished up Ridgewood falling short to East Orange. East Orange really took head of it at the 4th quarter. And now we will find out who will be victorious in this 3rd game. Klimas taking the tip off. Okowski taking it for the Gales. And we are underway here, game 3. As the Pirates start with ball. Amin-Ra has it, the star sophomore coming in from Montclair Immaculate. Over to George, screen by Ante, back over to Klimas. Over to Ante, Ante right off the bat, lays it in for 2. 2-0 Pirates lead right off the gate. Wide open on the outside is number 24, CJ Brown. Back over. That's good. Okowski cashes in for 2 and responds to the Pirates layup. Amin-Ra over Gonzalez. Over to Ante, back over to Amin-Ra. Gonzalez coming through, tosses it over to Klimas. Klimas in the paint, throws it up. That rattles in for 2.
2 bigs getting on the board first for the Pirates.
Gonzalez getting in on that one-on-one defense. Back over. Here come the Gales. No good. Rebound by Ante. Over to Amin-Ra. Amin-Ra. Over to Gonzalez. Over to George. George back over to Gonzalez. Over to Ante. Excuse me, Amin-Ra pulling up for 3. It's on the money. Infinite sincere Amin-Ra cashes in. Jake Ellis, the star sophomore guard, between the legs, steps back, getting guarded by Gonzalez. Gonzalez travels over to number 11, Santos. And pushed back by Klimas. Good defense by the Pirates as they call a turnover.
It's good defense. Good defense and offense work together. You can see the Pirates surging already to a 5-point lead already in the first 2 minutes of this first quarter.
Yeah, their offense is just so hard to stop, and they compound that with a stellar defense. George has it at the logo over to Amin-Ra. Amin-Ra already has drained a 3 today. Gonzalez over to Klimas, back over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez pulls up for 3, no good. Rebound, who's got it? It's George, back over to Amin-Ra. Amin-Ra loses it, and it's coming back the other way. Kennedy inbounds it for the Gales. Bounce pass over to Kennedy. Kennedy coming through, pulls up, no good. Rebounds by Kennedy, off the lip. Kennedy gets it again, in the corner for 3, no good. Rebound by Gonzalez. Gonzalez over to George. George back over to Gonzalez, pulls up for 3, no good. Rebound by the Gales. Klimas missed the block, but it didn't matter. Ellis missed the layup, and it's stolen. CJ Brown grabs it over in the corner. Pulls up for 3, rolls out. Rebound, Amin-Ra grabs it.
You calm down the pace and run at your own tempo right now. That was a little chaos.
100%. Amin-Ra giving his boys a breather. Gonzalez back over to George, over to Amin-Ra. Over to George in the corner. Over to Klimas. Klimas off the backboard, can't get it. Grabbed by Ante. Ante still has it.
Good rebounding here from the Pirates to start Alex Ante with 2 guys on him, still getting that board.
Bryce McCray, the star freshman, comes in for Avery George, one of the top freshmen in the state. Klimas throws it up and gets it in. Ellis back over. Pulls up near the foul line, rolls out. Grabbed by Ante. Ante back over to Amin-Ra. Amin-Ra has it. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back over to Amin-Ra. Over to McCray. Finds Climas over to Ante, wide open in the paint. He misses it. Grabbed by the Gales. Here they come, down by 7. Ellis with it. Ellis for Simon Rao, good matchup. Back over to Xavier Sam, fresh in the game. Sam back over. Under the backboard, over to Brown. Brown, it gets tipped by Amin Ra. Pulls up for the midi, no good. Grabbed by Gonzalez. Gonzalez coming through. You're gonna say stepped out.
There's nothing going down for St. Mary's. 3 after 3, midi after midi, just nothing falling down for them.
Carter Robinson and Eli Quills come into the game for CJ Brown and Merrick Olkowski. McCray over to Amin Ra. Amin Ra back over to McCray. McCray gets a screen by Ante, over to Beezer, who's fresh into the game. Amin Ra pulls up for 3, can't get it. Ellis with the rebound. Back over. Ball loose, Gales still have it. Ellis, back over, Kennedy for 3, no good. Rebound by McCray. McCray, back over to AG. Gonzalez over to Beezer. Beezer for 3. It's on the money. Timeout called by the Gales. Well, Eddie, how about Daniel Beezer coming off the bench? He has been a fantastic 6-man for this Pirate team all season.
I feel like Daniel Beezer is a very reliable big. He can get your boards. He can give you points. He's everything you need in a big. So obviously, you can rely on him, have Alex Ante and Michael Climas. You have a sensational trio of bigs for this Pirate side.
100%. One thing about this team, Pirate team too, they're able to go to their bench. Guys like Beezer, guys like Bryce McCray coming off the bench, they have that luxury because of how deep the roster is.
Yep. So Bryce McCray, Colin Reese there too.
Yep. Let's see what the Gales got. That's out. Off the hand of McCray, the Gales still have it. Ellis with it. Ellis getting guarded by McCray. Bounce pass over to Kennedy. Kennedy coming through, powering through, driving, can't get it. Rebound by Ante. Over to Gonzalez. Anthony Gonzalez over to Amin Ra. Amin Ra over to McCray, back over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez pulls up for 3, can't get it. Rebound by Beezer, it's off his hands, and it's still in bounds. Kennedy grabs it for the Gales. Over. Good defense by the Pirates after their offensive miscues. Sam behind the back, tipped by Ante. Over, can't get it. Rebound, can't get it this time. It's out, it's coming back the other way.
Still nothing falling. Even an easy layup for St. Mary's right now.
Amin Ra. Screen by Ante, over to Beezer, back over to Ante. Ante lays it in.
Working that off-ball screen again. That's the second time they did it.
Alex Ante definitely a force here on this Pirate team as they lead by 12. Bounce pass over. In the paint, coming up, and that's in for 2. Robinson cashes in. Just like that, Gonzalez throws it up, can't get it.
Matt Kennedy throws it long to Jake. Jake gets it back in.
14-6, Seton Hall lead. Minute 20 and ticking left to go in the first. Amon-Ra at the logo, over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back over to McCray. Go over to Amon-Ra. Gives it over to Ante. Back over to Beezer. Beezer under the neck gets it in. Gonzalez chasing on defense. Over. McCray steals it. McCray coming through. Throws it up. Gets it in. Amon-Ra getting in on Ellis on defense. Sophomore on sophomore. Over. Ante tried to get a hand and I can't do it. Carter Robinson starting to heat up. Amon-Ra at the buzzer, can't get it.
At the end of one period, Prep 18, St. Mary's 8.
Well, going into the second, Seton Hall leads by 10, 18-8. Eddie, the offense has been working. This is not what we didn't expect for the Pirates. They have been playing really well right out the gates.
Offensive firepower right now for the Pirates. The passing has been well, which has led them to be open, especially on the off-ball screens. We saw Alex Ante score 4 on that so far. Probably going to work that as well on the perimeter, looking for some more open threes at the corners. And the defense has been pretty well too.
Alex Ante definitely able to get those boards and get those points under. He is a monster under the glass.
Like new guys coming in for the Pirates. Quentin Bunn, for the Gales. Quentin Bunn, the transfer from Seton Hall, getting his first minutes of the game here.
Bunn's gonna inbound it for the Pirates. Gives it over to Ellis. Ellis gets the screen, throws it up, can't get it, put back, it's good. Amon-Ra has it. At the logo. Over to Beezer. Beezer over to Reese. Reese pulls up for 3, no good. Kennedy, over. Back over to Kennedy. Kennedy. Over to Robinson. Driving versus Beezer. Throws it over to Bunn. Bunn lays it in. McCray wide open for the lay-in. Ellis, freshman versus sophomore. McCray getting in on there. Over, gets fouled.
Foul by Daniel Beezer on the line, shooting 2.
First foul of the day for the Pirates.
I'll get it right.
second is on the money. He goes 2 for 2 at the line. McCray has it. Over to Reese. Reese back over. Back over to McCray. Over to George. George bounce pass over to Klimas. Great pass. Klimas throws it over. It's right into the arms of the Gales. In the paint, throws it up, can't get it. Rebound by Klimas. Michael Klimas takes it down, over to Reese. Reese, over to McCray. McCray pulling up for 3, can't get it. Rebound by George, back over to McCray. McCray gets crafty, over to Ante. Ante lays it in.
Good little crafty pass there by Bryce McCray.
Basket by Alex Ante. Assist, Bryce McCray.
Throws it up, can't get it. Rebound by Klimas. Over to George. George over to McCray. McCray back over to George. George pulls up for 3. He is lethal for 3.
St. Mary's is just letting them shoot.
Full timeout called by St. Mary's. Full timeout.
Ellis with it. Bounce pass over. Kennedy loses it. It's coming back the other way. Reese has it. Over to George. George back over to Reese. Over to Klimas. George pulling up for another 3. No good. Rebound by Kennedy. Kennedy takes it. In the paint, drives, throws it up, gets it in. McCray at the logo, gives it over to Reese. Reese back over to McCray. Back over to Reese. Bounce pass over to Klimas, over to Aiken. It's off the chest of C.J. Brown.
St. Mary's are switching to a zone, just whole defensive tactic here.
Substitution in the game, Anthony Gonzalez. He replaces Colin Reese.
Gonzalez comes in for Reese. He's going to inbound it. Over to George. George, over to McCray. Back over to George. Back over to McCray. McCray coming in. Throws it over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back over to George. George over to McCray. McCray pulling up for 3. Can't get it. Rebound by Ellis. Ellis bounce pass over. Throws it up. No good. Rebound by Klimas. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez has it coming through in the paint. Throws it up. It rattles in. Bounce pass over. Here come the Gales. over. Sam back over. Can't get it. Rebound by Aiken. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez splits. Over to George in the corner. Back over to Klimas. Klimas pulls up for three. Can't get it. Rebound by Ellis. It's off his hand. The Pirates have it.
Seeing very crafty passing and beautiful passes from the Pirates to get offensive points here.
Bryce McCray, the freshman, takes a seat on the bench for Infinite Sincere Amon-Ra, the sophomore. Gonzalez gets tipped. Ellis has it. Bounce pass over, lays it in. Can't get it. Rebound. It's off the hand of Amon-Ra. The Gales have it. Long pass over to Ellis. Ellis. George steals it. Taking it down. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez lays it in. Ellis with it. Ellis over in the corner to Brown. Brown back over. Open lane coming through. It's blocked by Aiken. George rebounds it into Gonzalez. Gonzalez inbound.
Timeout. Seton Prep.
Coach Gibbs calls a timeout.
We apologize if not only has one scoreboard working. Hello, DJ. Anyway, we apologize about having only one scoreboard working. That scoreboard is usually controlled by someone. They had an emergency in their family this morning, and we're trying to get someone to come in and get that one turned on. But we apologize for that. Appreciate the teams tolerating the fact that we only got the one board working.
All set to go after the Seton Hall timeout. Gonzalez is going to inbound it. Long pass over to Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra versus Ellis, sophomore on sophomore. Over to George. George back over to Klimas. Klimas back over to Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra over to Aiken. Aiken coming through. Tries to slam it. He can't.
You almost saw a poster there, George.
Almost.
Aiken wakes the building up with that attempt.
Draws the foul, and he'll pull up to the line. Two shots for Aiken. First shot's on the money for the sophomore. Second for Aiken, no good. Rebound by Okowski. It's stolen by George again. Over to Amon-Ra. Kennedy takes it. Kennedy coming through. Throws it up. It's good. Back to a 10-point game. Gonzalez. Over. Klimas pulls up for three. No good. Rebound by Brown. Over to Ellis. Bounce pass over to Kennedy. Kennedy can't get it.
Substitution.
McCray comes in for Caden Aiken. Gonzalez over to McCray. McCray coming through in the paint, throws it up, it rolls in.
McCray's cooking right now.
Ellis tosses over to Okowski. Over to Kennedy. Kennedy coming through at the foul line, gets it.
Matt Kennedy is keeping St. Mary's in this game.
Back to a 10-point lead. McCray over to George. George gets it up. It rolls in. Ellis trying to create separation. Gets some. Can't get it. Rebound by Gonzalez. Gonzalez has it. Coming through. Throws it up. Can't get it. Rebound. Gales have it. Loses it. George gets a hand on it. It's in the hands of Gonzalez. Over to McCray, who lays it in. Timeout called.
We are trying to give it more work. Any person related to the IT guy that like to help us out, figure out what's going on, work your way over to that corner.
We got 2 more games today after this.
Right outside, some of the best chicken nugget wings around. That's the only thing on the menu. There's a lot of things. Right outside door 9.
Minute 16 on the clock. CJ Brown inbounding for the Gales. They're down by 14. Ellis, this is the matchup we wanted to see. Over to Kennedy. Kennedy coming through in the paint, throws it up, rattles in.
Matt Kennedy needs somebody to play with. Carry this team.
McCray over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez pulls up for 3. It is on the money, Anthony Gonzalez. Over, loses it. Klimas grabs it. Over to Amin Ra. Amin Ra lays it in. The putback by Gonzalez.
High scoring half for the Pirates here, 41.
Gonzalez trying to heat up.
I like how the Pirates are, George, how they pretty much put a press on St. Mary's. Like, seen a lot of mistakes from them in that half-court press or full-court press.
That's the second foul on Merritt.
Andrew Ahern, Michael Klimas, and Daniel Bees are waiting in the wings to come on. As Gonzalez cashes in on his first. What? Gonzalez is 2 for 2. Paul Maurice comes in for Anthony Gonzalez. Over. Ahern gets a hand on it and gives it over to McCray. McCray coming through. Over to Beezer. Beezer throws it up, can't get it. Rebound, Colin Reese takes it, throws it up, and that's good. He's at the buzzer, onto the stage. Going into the half, the Pirates lead 45-24.
All right, at the end of 2 quarters of play, we have
All set to go here for the third. St. Mary's gonna start with it. Thank you. Over to Kennedy. Kennedy over to Ellis. Ellis, right out of the gates, pulls up at the foul line and gets it in. Gonzalez over to Klimas, back over to Amon-Ra. Gonzalez with it. Back over, Amon-Ra. A lot of passing here for the Pirates. Gonzalez, gotta get rid of it, over to Amon-Ra. Back over to Gonzalez, back over to Amon-Ra. Ante gets a screen, Amon-Ra. Over to Gonzalez. Tipped, grabbed by Klimas, it stays in Pirate possession. Throws it off the foot of Kennedy. That goes out on St. Mary's.
Well, see, the zone is looks like is working for the Gales right now. Hold the Pirates down a little bit.
Really good play by Michael Klimas, keeping it in Pirate possession, getting it off the foot of Kennedy. Long pass over to George. George, back over to Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra pulls up at the foul line, can't get it. Rebound by Kennedy. Kennedy. Coming back over. Over to Ellis. Ellis. Over again to Kennedy. Kennedy back over. At the line, coming through. Ante, good defense. Ellis looking for something. Kennedy getting swarmed. Coming through, throws it up. Doesn't rattle in for the and one. Kennedy's going to pull up to the foul line early in the third quarter. First shots on the money. Like you said, though, Eddie, right as the Gales started playing some zone, the Pirate offense has struggled a little bit.
Yeah, it's something that they struggled with in Florida, too, when teams try to switch on the zone. It's been hard to kind of produce offense, something that you need to, like, kind of parry as you go down the season, because you might see teams like Peters or Bergen use it.
Over to George, back over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez coming through. Bounce pass over to George, over to Klimas. Klimas takes it in for the layup. Good play by Michael Klimas. Over. Three, pulling up. It's good. It was his foot was on the line. 47-30. Gonzalez. Over to Amon-Ra. Bounce pass over to George. George can't handle it. It's too low. Just watch that. Thank you. Ellis. Over. In the corner. Gales still have it. Kennedy inbounding it for the Gales. Matt Kennedy's really had a great game thus far. Ellis. Bryce McCray getting ready to come back into the game. Ellis getting pushed back. Good defense by George. Ellis can't get it. Rebound by George. George throws it over. Ellis grabs it. Ellis throws it up and gets fouled. First shot for Ellis is on the money. Jake Ellis putting himself together a good third quarter.
The Gales are just inching back closer and closer.
As Klimas checks out, coming in is Bryce McCray. Ellis' second is on the money. Gonzalez trying to break three, finds Amon-Ra. Over to George, back over to Gonzalez, over to McCray. McCray, bounce pass over to Gonzalez, saw about pulling up, doesn't. McCray though, over to Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra pulls up, can't get it. Rebound by George. George lays it in. At the line, pulls up, rolls out, rebound, gets it in. St. Mary's coming back a little bit. Kowalski waiting to come back in. Gonzalez over to Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra coming through, can't get it. Ante lays it in, Amon-Ra got fouled. Amon-Ra pulls up to the foul line. First shot for Amon-Ra, can't get in. Second shot's on the money, seeing well crosses the 50 mark. Jake Ellis with it. McCray getting in on the action. Over. Kennedy keeps a hold of it, loses George in the corner. Ellis pulls up for three, can't get it. Rebound by Ante. Ante over to Gonzalez in the corner. Over to Amon-Ra, back over. Gonzalez pulls up for three, it's on the money. Anthony Gonzalez cashes in.
Good defense, at least a good offense there for the Pirates.
Kennedy back over. Throws it up, blocked by Ante. Put back, no good. St. Mary still has it. Third time's the charm. I think we had a... Daniel Bees are waiting to come back in. Ellis comes out of the game. McCray. Long pass over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez for another three. Can't get it. Rebound. Stolen by Gonzalez. Coming through. Over to Beezer. Beezer gets double teamed and can't get it. Kennedy coming through. Kennedy can't slam it. He gets fouled.
He wanted his personal time.
It's the basket. We got a foul on the Pirates. Number 3. That's his 4th.
It's his 4th?
Team's 4th.
Oh, team's 4th. Matt Kennedy back at the line. He's had a stellar game and adds more points to his resume. Matt Kennedy definitely in the strong running. He's got to be the favorite to win St. Mary's Player of the Game today. As Gonzalez checks out, coming in, Avery George. Pirates got a little more help on defense. I mean, I can't really say that. Gonzalez is arguably the best Pirate defender.
And we do not know who could take the Pirates MVP. Everybody's been contributing today.
Yeah. Could possibly see Bryce McCray, maybe Gonzalez. Gonzalez flashed a few threes. Amon-Ra over to George. Back over to Amon-Ra. Back over to George. Back over. Let's see how the Pirates handle the zone. Over to McCray. McCray over to Ante. Ante lays it in.
Another assist from McCray.
That's their bread and butter when all goes wrong on the outside. Find Ante under the glass and he will cash in. Sam, over. Ante playing defense on the outside now. And it's coming back the other way, offensive foul. McCray. Over to Amon Ra. Back over to McCray, back over to Amon Ra. Back and forth for the freshman and sophomore. McCray getting double teamed, splits the gap, comes through. Bryce McCray lays it in. Razzle dazzle, Bryce McCray.
Disgusting.
No shot after the foul. It's a foul on Amon Ra.
Last basket was by
It's the fifth foul for the Pirates. They got the bonus.
St. Mary's is now in the bonus. They should shoot 2.
First shot. Rolls out. No good. Caden Aiken waiting in the wings to come back in. Aiken comes in for Ante. Big for big. No good on the second. George over to McCray. Back over to George. Avery George over to McCray. McCray steps back. Pulls up for 3. Can't get it. Rebound by George. George over to Amon Ra. Amon Ra pulls up for the midi. It's on the money.
Infinite Amon Ra.
Foul committed by the Pirates. Kennedy yet again at the foul line.
He's probably nearing 25 to probably 28 now.
100%. First shot for Kennedy. Rolls out. The second shot for Kennedy is in. We now have a 20-point game. Amon Ra over to George. George back over McCray. McCray over to Amon Ra. Amon Ra over to George. George over to Beezer. Beezer in the paint over to Amon Ra. Amon Ra pulls up for the midi again. It's in. Infinite sincere Amon Ra. Have yourself a day.
Infinite Amon Ra.
Amon Ra steals it. Coming through. Can't get it. Put back by McCray. Ellis almost stolen again. Comes through. Over. Aiken on defense. Can't get it. That's good for 2. Okowski coming through. McCray. Can't get it. St. Mary's ball.
Ball on the Mountain West, touching by the Pirates, St. Mary's ball.
Xavier Sam with it, going up against Amon Ra. Amon Ra can't get a hand on it. Sam lays it in. Good looks for number 0. Over, McCray. Over to Amon Ra. Amon Ra wide open for 3 is on the money.
Bryce McCray is probably close to 10 assists now.
100%. Ellis gets separation, pulls up and gets it. Jake Ellis, good looks today. Look at Bryce McCray!
Showing the gears.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
12 seconds left in the third. Seton Hall leads a commanding 68-45, a 23-point lead. Here at the Essex Fest, this is the third game of the day. We got two more after this. George over to McCray. McCray over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, long pass over to George, over to McCray. McCray in the paint over to Aiken. Aiken throws it up. Definitely, Eddie, good looks today for the sophomore.
Another assist.
Over. Outside. At the line, driving. Under the net. Throws it up. Doesn't roll in. Can't get the aim on. Got 7 seconds on the clock. So 7 seconds, excuse me. Yeah, seconds.
It's the fourth quarter.
Oh, it's the fourth one. Second shot he makes, it's on the money.
Could
Gonzalez.
the Pirates shoot for 100 this game? Who knows?
Could see it. Over to Beezer, over to George. George pulls up for three. Can't get it. See what the Gales can do here, down by a lot. Down by 24. Bounce pass over to Kennedy. Kennedy's been the bright spot today for St. Mary's. Coming through in the paint, throws it up, and gets it in.
It's been amazing so far, George.
100%. Matt Kennedy, what more can you say? George, long pass over to Gonzalez, back over to McCray. McCray, back over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, over to McCray. McCray pulls up for three, can't get it. Rebound by the Gales. Over to Kennedy. Kennedy lays it in again. 40 of their 50. Timeout called.
Yeah, definitely need to look in the stats for Matt Kennedy's points right now.
But when he wins his player of the game, they're announced his stat line. Interested to hear that. That's crazy. McCray has it. He's had a really good game so far. Over to George. We call travel. The gym looks a lot better when they pull the blinds down. Like a lot better. Over. Ellis. Kennedy pulling up for three, and he drains it. This is Matt Kennedy's team. Amon-Ra. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back over to Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra. Bees are in the corner for three. Can't get it. Rebound by the Gales. McCray trying to get a hand on it. He can't. Over. Wide open is Brown. Can't get it. Rebound by Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra over McCray. McCray throws it up. Can't get it. Beezer grabs it. Beezer's got to get rid of it. Ellis takes it. Gales have it. Back over. Gonzalez steals it. Throws it right back over to the Gales. Pulls up for three. Can't get it. Rebound. They still have it. Wide open.
Back down to 15.
Infinite Sincere Amon-Ra with the ball. They lead by 15. Over to Gonzalez. Back over to Amon-Ra. Over to McCray. Back over. Amon-Ra finds a lane, pulls up, and gets it in. Putting together a really good stash line today.
Back to
And that's tipped off by Gonzalez, coming through, lays it in, and rolls in for the and one. Gonzalez.
This dude's listen.
Gave props to the wrong person. That wasn't you, Infinite. That was Gonzalez for 2.
Gonzalez completes the three-point play. Gales have it, bounce pass over. See what St. Mary's can do, over to Kennedy. Kennedy loses it, it's grabbed by Ante, over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez over to Amon-Ra for 3, it's on the money. Infinite Sincere Amon-Ra putting on a clinic.
Everybody's contributing, especially McCray and Infinite.
Kennedy can't get it. That's a rare sight today. He gets hit and fouled. First shot for Gonzalez is good. He's racking up the points. Second shot for Gonzalez is good. 80 to 55. McCray trying to get a hand on it. Ellis creates separation. Jake Ellis steps back. Good defense by Bryce McCray. Good screen by Kennedy. Bounce pass over to Bunn. Can't get it. Who's got it?
Bunn's fighting to Kennedy.
Kennedy for 3. It's on the money. Timeout called.
I think Infinite's going to take home this MVP for the Pirates now, as this fourth quarter has been moving along.
I think that's definitely my pick too. Definitely changed this team's dynamic so much. Infinite Sincere Amon-Ra, one of the best scorers in the state, period. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back over to Amon-Ra. One thing about Anthony Gonzalez too, Eddie, his defensive game has taken a huge step forward as he pulls up for 3, and he drains it.
I agree, that's something he's been working on since last year. Really helped him in his game as a whole. Now he's not just an offensive player, he's both offensive and defensive.
And he gets another steal coming through versus Kennedy. Euros throws it up, can't get it. Gonzalez inbounding it for the Pirates, 3:05 on the clock. Over to McCray, pulling up for three, can't get it. Gonzalez over to Amaro, lays it in for two. McCray takes it back over, loses it. It's coming back the other way.
Pirates dropping 85 this game, one of their highest scoring games of the year so far.
Ante on D, he's had a good game too today. Over to Ellis, Ellis. Over to Kennedy. Kennedy almost gets his steal. Look at this matchup. Bryce McCray on Matt Kennedy. Kennedy can't get it. Rebound by Ante. Over to Amin Ra. And a whole new line of Pirates coming in. This will most likely be the end of the road today for the Pirates starters. Coming in, Colin Reese, Andrew Ahern, Tyler Lewis, Caden Aiken, and Josh Mormon. Reese gives it over to Ahern. Ahern, Reese wasn't even looking. Mormon back over to Ahern. Ahern coming through. Ahern over to Reese. Reese pulling up for three. It's on the money. Timeout called by the Gales. Not a timeout, my bad. See what the Gales can do with some new legs in there. Number 2, Cartwright gives it over. C.J. Brown. Bounce pass over to Bunn. Bunn passes it over. Minute 50 left to go. Loses it, grabbed by Mormon. Mormon over to Lewis. Lewis coming through. Keeps it in bounds, throws it over to Mormon. Mormon pulls up for three, can't get it. Rebound by Lewis. Lewis throws it up. We could call that a pass. 90 points for the Pirates. Can they hit triple digits? Aiken fouls. Bunn inbounds it over to Cartwright. Over to Reese. Reese steals it. Over to Aiken. Aiken, he wanted to dunk it. Ahern over to Mormon. Mormon over to Reese. Reese pulls up for three. No good. Rebound by Ahern. Ahern over to Aiken. Aiken floats it up. Can't get it. Grabbed by Bunn. They wanted that alley-oop right there. That's a trip. And Reese takes it. Reese coming through. Reese can't slam it. Over to Mormon. Coming into the game, number 22, Johnny Raccanelli. Ahern over to Mormon. Mormon, bounce pass over to Rax. Over to Ahern again. Back over to Mormon. Mormon, over to Ahern. Ahern, coming through in the paint. Over to Devin Davis, who throws it up and gets it in. Davis steals it. Coming through, gets hit. "19 seconds on the clock. Looks like the Pirates are going to come a little shy of the 100-point mark. First shot for Davis is on the money. Second shot's good. Over, it's stolen by Ahern. Ahern keeps it. 8 seconds. Ahern might just drain the clock out. And that is going to do it. The Pirates win a dominating game, 94 to 58. And we will stay here for your Player of the Game awards.
We're going to ask for both teams if you can go back to your bench. Both teams to go back to the bench. Cheerleaders, this way, to the stage, to the stage, to the stage, all ladies to the stage, thank you. All right.
Dr. Williams to the stage.
Here we go, to the floor, okay, here we go. We're gonna give out.
Vice Principal John. We're good. We're good. At center court is our school principal, Dr. Janamo Williams. We're going to call our players of the game first from St. Mary's with 26 points, Matt Kennedy. And from Seton with 22 points, Anthony Gonzalez. The player of the game is always the person that scores the most points, but in this game, that's how it is.
All right, well, that's going to do it. We got 2 more games coming your way here on D1 Media Pro. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and have a great day.